Have you ever noticed how some days feel so light that even the air seems to dance with you? Where you wake up and everything just flows effortlessly, like the universe is silently guiding you in every small step you take. On those days, people smile at you without reason. The world feels open, and ideas come to you as if whispered from somewhere beyond thought. Gentle, effortless, radiant. But then, there are other days when the sky feels low and heavy, when even colors seem to fade, and your heart moves slower, as though the whole world has lost its rhythm. The same place, the same people, but everything feels different. Have you ever wondered why? Why one day feels like music, and another like static noise? What if it's not the world that changed, but the frequency you're tuned to? Just like a radio, you are constantly broadcasting and receiving signals, thoughts, emotions, and intentions, all made of vibration. Every smile, every thought, every sigh. They're all tiny ripples of energy moving through space, invisible but powerful enough to shape everything you experience. You see, everything you touch, everything you think, and everything you feel. It's all energy vibrating at different frequencies. The chair you're sitting on, the sound of your breath, even the silence between heartbeats. All of it is vibration in motion. And when your inner world vibrates in harmony with life itself, something extraordinary happens. The outer world begins to mirror that same peace back to you. You stop chasing peace, and you start becoming it. Not as an idea, but as a living frequency. A quiet song that moves through everything you do. This is the secret that sages, mystics, and enlightened beings have whispered across centuries. That life responds not to what you say, but to the energy you hold. You don't have to force anything to change. You just need to shift your vibration, the invisible music of your being, and the universe will dance with you. Because once your energy aligns with the frequency of harmony, life has no choice but to mirror it back. Effortlessly, gracefully, beautifully. So maybe it was never the world that felt heavy. Maybe it was just a vibration you were tuning into. Feel this for a moment. Everything around you is alive with invisible motion. The hum of atoms, the pulse of stars, the silent song of existence itself. You are not separate from this energy. You are the very expression of it. Consciousness vibrating in form. And when you remember that, peace is no longer something to search for. It becomes who you already are. One, understanding energy, the hidden language of existence. Science tells us that everything, from the stars that burn billions of miles away to the pulse inside your fingertips, is vibration, a constant dance of energy, moving, shifting, resonating through every layer of existence. But long before any scientist could measure frequency or name a particle, the Buddha quietly revealed a truth that science would only later echo. With our thoughts, we make the world. It means that every thought you hold in your mind is not a private thing. It's a living vibration that travels beyond your body, touching the invisible threads of creation itself. Your thoughts are not just whispers inside your skull. They are frequencies moving through the universe, shaping what comes back to you, echoing like sound waves in the grand chamber of reality. Every emotion, every intention, every word you speak, it all carries a vibration, a tone, a resonance that either lifts or lowers the field around you. Imagine for a moment that your heart is a tuning fork. When struck by joy, it sings a melody that draws other joyful notes toward it. But when struck by fear or resentment, it vibrates in disharmony, and the music of your life begins to sound distorted and heavy. You can feel this shift, can't you? When you walk into a room filled with laughter, your body relaxes without effort. But step into a space of anger, and you tense up before anyone even speaks. That's because energy doesn't lie. It speaks a silent language that your soul instantly understands. Energy is communication without words. It's how the universe talks. Through vibration, through resonance, through feeling. Every thought sends out a ripple. Just like dropping a pebble into still water, each idea, each emotion creates a wave that moves outward, touching everything in its path. You might not see those ripples with your eyes, but you can feel them in your life. In the people you meet, the events that unfold, the coincidences that seem too perfect to ignore. When you think love, the universe whispers back with love. When you hold gratitude, life bends toward grace. But when you dwell in anger, resentment, or fear, that energy comes back as situations that carry the same vibration. Heavy, tense, unkind. It's not punishment. It's reflection. The universe is simply showing you the vibration you are sending out. So when you hold anger, the world mirrors that energy. People respond sharply, events feel rough, and even the smallest things seem to go wrong. But when you rest in gratitude, something soft happens. The world feels lighter, time slows down, and even the air seems to breathe with you. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations we can create. It transforms scarcity into sufficiency, fear into peace, and loneliness into connection. Energy is not out there somewhere, floating in the cosmos beyond reach. It's here, right now, in every breath, every heartbeat, every thought that passes through your awareness. You are not walking through energy. You are living as energy, shaping and being shaped by the vibrations you emit. This invisible language is always speaking, whether you notice it or not. It responds not to your words, but to your frequency. So if you wish to change your life, begin by changing your vibration. Not by force, but by awareness. Feel what you are radiating, because that's the signal the universe is listening to. The truth is, you are constantly creating, even when you don't realize it. Your energy writes stories that the universe reads and reflects back to you as your reality. The language of energy is silent, but its echoes shape everything you see, everything you attract, everything you become. So pause for a moment and listen. What is your energy saying right now? What vibration are you sending into the world today? 2. How your vibration shapes your reality. Think of yourself as a radio. Not one made of wires and metal, but one made of consciousness, always broadcasting and receiving unseen frequencies. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel is like tuning your dial, changing the station of your reality. When you tune to fear, the world around you hums in the same tone. Faces seem colder, moments sharper, silence heavier. But when you tune to love, even the air feels alive. Colors deepen, laughter echoes longer, and the simplest moment feels sacred. Our thoughts are like the hands that move the dial, deciding whether we hear noise or harmony. Our emotions are the music that plays. Sometimes soft and healing, sometimes loud and dissonant, but always telling us where we are. And our actions? They're the dance that energy performs in the physical world. A reflection of what's playing inside us. If the inner music is chaotic, our steps become heavy, unbalanced. But when our vibration flows with love, with presence, each step becomes graceful. Like a dancer who has finally found the rhythm of life. There's an old saying in Buddhism: when the mind is calm, the world also becomes calm. This truth is not poetic, it's energetic. Because your vibration doesn't just change how you feel, it changes what you see. When your vibration rises, the same world looks different. People seem kinder, life feels lighter, and even pain begins to soften. It's not that the world changed. It's that you began to see through the lens of love instead of fear. You begin to notice synchronicities, signs that whisper, you are aligned. The moment you stop resisting and start resonating, the universe begins to move with you instead of against you. This is the hidden power of vibration. Not to control life, but to harmonize with it. because the universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you are dot. So before you try to change the world, pause, breathe, and ask, what frequency am I tuning to right now? Because the station you choose within yourself will decide the song you hear in life. When was the last time you felt deeply peaceful and everything around you seemed to align perfectly? 3. Raising your vibration. Simple living practices. You don't need elaborate rituals or hidden magic to raise your vibration. What you truly need is to remember who you are and return to the quiet home of your own being. The truth is, your natural state has always been balance. Before the noise, before the rush, before the mind forgot its stillness, you've never really lost it. You've just covered it up with layers of worry, comparison, and endless motion dot. So raising your vibration is not about adding anything new. It's about returning to what's always been true. Try this. Breathe slowly for a few seconds each morning before you check your phone. Feel the air entering your body. It's not just oxygen, it's life itself greeting you once more. In that single breath, you're no longer rushing. You're remembering that you're alive. Whisper gratitude for one small thing. Your breath, the sky, the way sunlight gently touches your face. Gratitude, no matter how small, changes your entire vibration. It turns survival into celebration. Offer kindness to someone who needs it, even if it's only in silence. Sometimes the smallest gesture, a soft smile, a gentle thought, can shift both your energy and theirs. Because kindness is not something you give. It's something that passes through you. And each time you choose it, your vibration rises closer to love, the most natural frequency of all. Spend a moment in silence each day. That's where your vibration resets. Silence is not empty. It's full of wisdom, full of presence, full of the universe breathing with you. In that silence, you remember, you are not your thoughts. You are the space beneath them. Because raising your vibration isn't about pretending to be happy. It's about being real, fully present, even with pain. And choosing peace anyway. To raise your vibration is not to escape suffering, but to hold it with such love that even pain begins to soften. The more you allow life to be as it is, without fighting it, the lighter your energy becomes. As you live this way, breathing with awareness, loving with kindness, resting in silence, your frequency naturally rises. And soon, life itself begins to mirror you back. Peaceful, balanced, glowing, as if the entire universe is quietly smiling with you. The more peace you embody, the more peace returns to you. The more love you share, the more love becomes your world. This is the quiet art of raising your vibration. Not through control, but through surrender. And in that surrender, you no longer need to search for peace, because you are peace. What small habit could you change today to bring your energy closer to peace? Take a slow breath. Feel the way air enters your lungs, the way your chest expands, the way stillness starts to awaken inside. You feel the vibration in your body. Not something distant or mystical, but the simple, quiet hum of being alive. Every cell, every heartbeat, every whisper of breath, all of it is energy, dancing to the rhythm of existence. This vibration, this pulse, is life itself moving through you, reminding you that you are not separate from creation. You are creation when you honor that energy. Through kindness, through gratitude, through awareness, something begins to shift within you. Life becomes softer. People begin to mirror your peace. Even challenges turn into quiet teachers that help your spirit grow. When you choose love instead of judgment, compassion instead of reaction, you vibrate closer to the frequency of the divine. Because raising your vibration isn't about escaping the world. It's about returning to it with an open heart. Every act of mindfulness, every breath Every gentle word, every silent moment of gratitude adds light to the collective energy we all share. Imagine if every person took just one mindful breath each morning. The whole world would hum in a softer rhythm. This is how harmony is created. Not by force, not by control, but by returning again and again to presence, to love, to stillness. So before you rush back into your day, take one more slow, conscious breath and feel how alive this moment truly is. Feel how the universe is breathing with you, in perfect balance, in perfect harmony. If this message touched something in you, even in the quietest corner of your heart, pause for a second, smile softly, and let gratitude fill that space. Share in the comments. What helps you stay in a peaceful vibration? What reminds you to return home to your inner stillness? Your reflection might be the light someone else needs to see today. And if your soul feels called to walk this path of awakening together, to grow, to heal, to remember, you are welcome here. Subscribe, and let's keep raising our energy. Not in haste, not in pressure, but one mindful breath at a time. Because every breath you take with awareness adds peace to this world. Every act of kindness adds harmony to existence itself. And together, we rise. Not above life, but deeper into it. Grounded, radiant, and free.